Alrighty, my friends. It's Latin. What Ultima Ratio is Latin? Dead language is kind of hard to hear. Oh, Ultima Ratio is a Latin for final argument or last resort. Okay, that's definitely news to me. Well, alright, well that's GG on the A ships. We've gotten one win, I think, with every A ship now. So it's time to get into the B ships. Let's go, Steve French. Clap, 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 clap. Alright, what do the B ships look like? We got the Sunhammer. The Sunhammer. What's going on with the Sunhammer? Imperial Acolyte and Imperial Magister. One has a force shield, shields an area. One guy has a Rejuvenate, a healing projectile. Does it tell you how much it heals? I guess not. No modules to start. It seems pretty basic here. No special systems or anything. We have an Energy Lance and a Retributor 3, which is really nice. 2 power for 3 shots. Or a really good weapon system to start. Who the F is that Steve French? Is he like a crotchblade dude? I have no idea. Miao Zedong. I don't know if he's making up names or if it's some basketball player I've never heard of. I don't know. And when I asked, he just made some joke. So I have no idea who it is. Alright, I do want to be able to get... Currently we have no way to get loot boxes to board. So I think I'm going to try the guy that lost me a run, but he can just teleport to an enemy's ship. So I'm gonna get Cyberfused to be on our piloting. Yes, Isaac Marion is the crotchblade dude. I don't know who Steve French is. Steve French was a puma mountain lion real. Yes, he said it was some kind of cat. I don't know what kind of cat has a name of Steve French, but you know. Alright, here we go. The Sunhammer. First B ship. Let's see what this is all about. You just found this on Trailer Park Wiki. What is Trailer Park Wiki? Steve French is a mountain lion, commonly known as a shit lion, featured in If You Love Something, Set It Free. Steve French was discovered by the boys, stoned resting on a log, having eaten dope from Ricky's fields. I guess it's a movie. Is that a movie? Is that a movie? I don't know what that is. Reference to a TV show or movie, I'm guessing. Okay, I have no idea. All right. So we have Rejuvenate. Heals for 25 HP. Okay, so it's an instant heal. Charge time of 1 second. And we can shield with that guy. Alright. Well, whoever Steve French is, he's our commander all day today. You're not much more enlightened than me, RPG? Don't worry. Alright, Duraplate armor. Anybody have an armor slot? Put it on. Let's put it on our main guy if I'm gonna be boarding with him. A rescue cat who ate Mary Jane and got high. Who's Mary Jane? Oh wait, Mary Jane is colloquial for marijuana. Marijuana. I think we just avoid stores early, to be honest. I want to get my shields first and then I'll look for stores. Oh god, instant borders. This is actually kind of horrifying, because I can't move my captain to deal with these guys. Can't move my captain. Okay, vent those guys. This is the guy with the heal. Okay, good. Pretty good venting on this ship, though. Look how much we can vent this side of the ship really quickly. Man, these guys move fast and get through doors really quickly, it feels like. They're getting through my entire ship before I can stop them. Okay, do we kill them all? Please tell me we killed them all. Okay, we're good. We got an assault shield from that, okay. Let's have you use your, let's see, Q, W, E. Heal yourself, bro. Alright, what does assault shield do? Reduces enemy DPS and increases my DPS. Alright, Steve French gets all the gear. Steve French the Puma, I guess. That was a annoying first jump. Max Torment, no pause win. I doubt I'll ever do that, to be honest. That sounds terrifying. Damn. Why did it say +5 dodge? I guess he got into that position right as we fired that. Dodge for me, though. Fire in your weapons, bro. So this energy lance gets 4 shots. That's pretty nice. Then once I've unlocked all ships, I'll go over the cycle, Kappa. Yeah, I don't know. I need another source of income than streaming before I do that, because that's my main focus right now. 31 scrap in Sector 1 seems pretty good to me. So I doubt I'm gonna get into a Torment 12 no pause cycle streak anytime soon. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll feel like punishing myself with that. We'll see. Okay, well, they've dodged the first shot every time so far. Not ideal. Beautiful. Can I get trivia gigs now? Yes. I mentioned this earlier. I finished my training. The thing is, I think I was basically training to be a substitute, so like I don't have regular gigs for that yet. Just like the murder mystery thing. I did all my training, and now I don't have consistent gigs because I have to like just wait for opportunities to open up that I'm available for and stuff. So it's like I don't actually have a regular gig for hosting trivia. I basically am just now qualified to host trivia if somebody else gets sick. What I need to do is ask if like I can contact venues and see if they want to start a trivia night that I could host for. So, poison one of the regulars. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Good suggestion, though. I think I mean, I just got the email the other day that said you are now trained, so now you are available to sub whenever somebody needs a sub. I need to like maybe inquire as to how. Whoa. I pressed 2 to aim my weapon. Why does that pop up? That's a stupid FTL thing that held over. I wish that they had a better solution for where it wasn't just instantly making me make a choice. There's not even a delay thing like there is in FTL. To see if I can, like, I don't know, go to Buffalo Wild Wings and say, hey, y'all want to run a trivia night? Let me connect you with Geeks Who Drink, and I could be your host, kind of thing. So I'm going to see if I can maybe do something like that. Machine Slave. Go be on shields. I wouldn't say I'm a temp. I would say I'm a backup. I'm like the understudy. I'm the... whatever you want to say. Substitute is what I'm classified as, I think. I'm the Padawan, yes. Although I will say from my training, like, my trainer guy was like super positive about how I did. Like, he's like, oh yeah, you're great for this. Your energy's great. If you ever mess up, you go right through and fix it. Like, holy crap. Survivor, Greater Warseer. Yeah, I'll accept that. Oh, he's a war cultist. And I have Psyker, Imperial Citizen. Yeah, okay, that seems like a cool crew. He's got the ability to cast a Soul Spear. Okay, so he's got a level 1 Soul Spear, which is not amazing, but not terrible. I am the Acolyte. That's right, I am an Acolyte Jeopardy Bar League trivia host. That's what I am. Don't set me on fire, bro. Rude. So I'll hopefully get opportunities soon, but I don't have any guaranteed opportunities to do it, so that's a little frustrating. Understudy gets the gig by breaking the main's legs or poisoning him, or get him to break up, fall in love if it's a team comedy. I have to figure out which one of those works. Okay. So I need to find out all the regular hosts in my area, what their weakness is, and exploit it, and then make a movie about it, apparently. I'll get right on top of that, I guess. Okay. I wonder if there's like a, on the any of my resources, if there's like a frequently asked question of how to get new venues to be a part of your, you know, network of trivia hosts or something. All right, blue option. Ooh, nice. Bunch of equipment. Tool. So a bunch of tools actually is what we got. And I don't have a lot of options for that. We have Purify, we have Rejuvenate. Immunity to Poison for self. Okay, that's not as great as the Purify ability. Find out if their mothers are available. What? I'm not hitting on the fellow host moms. That would be really creepy. Plant drugs on the mains and report it to the DEA as a trafficking ring. Get them all busted. That's paving the way for my monopoly. Wow, I don't know why I didn't think of these amazing suggestions to get me more jobs. Just do horrible, immoral, literally illegal things, and I can get all the jobs I want. Chat, you got great ideas. Got great ideas. I think what your ideas are good for are movie plots, though, not real life suggestions, though. It's bar trivia, not Monopoly, lol. Find out if they don't have papers. I hear ICE is very aggressive these days. Yikes, yikes. 2 scrap and munitions. I mean, I don't have anything that munitions uses yet. Or that my munitions are used for yet. I'm going to take that because that's going to make this guy less likely to die, I believe. Not illegal is business. That's what capitalism is. Wow, okay, alright. Alright, system modules, consumables, crew, or equipment. I don't know, I'm gonna go one of those two. We'll decide after this. Approach the rupture. 2 shield ship. Okay, this guy summons skeletons. I need to remember that I have this guy, that ability. Although currently he's fighting that guy off. How did they repair that so fast, by the way? Beautiful. I didn't mean to use that actually. God, this pit lord is annoying. How long does this thing take to fire? That long, apparently. This guy not being able to move is pretty annoying. It's okay. Rejuvenate your friends. Alright, 25 scrap, 2 munitions, and no, I'm not going to increase in difficulty. Thanks for asking. Slaver's okay, but not setting up the ops. Make it make sense. Don't forget you have the Lance 1 damage unit ability. Talking about this? Soul Spear, is this what you're talking about? Or something else? Could have teleported, but I don't think this guy would have done anything. Alright, systems, modules, consumables, crew, and equipment. Modules are really good in this game. I'm gonna go here for systems and modules. Alright, Blood Thralls, Siege Beam, Hole Reaper, amazing. Call upon a demonic hound. So I guess that's once per turn, once per fight I get a summon thing, huh? Launch bays. If I have a launch bay, which I don't have. Move speed to commander on my guy that can't move. Is there any chance that this lets this guy actually move, or is that actually literally anti-synergy that doesn't work? I'm assuming that just doesn't work. Anybody in chat know? Definitely buying this. I'm gonna get the Demon Hound thing. Do I use it? Doesn't show that I use it. %% of 0 is 0, so you assume it doesn't work? That's what I assume. Mounting Hound is mid. If you sell the module, the Hound stays, though. Oh! Well, you can't sell modules. But I guess as long as I keep him alive, I'll keep him even if I get remove that. So that's good to know. That's good knowledge. Thank you, Quantum Pinch. Appreciate that. If I need to heal him, I do have a heal ability. Alright, if I want to go as many exclusion zones, I gotta go down this way. How about Randy sets up a loan office? Yeah, doesn't know. Maybe something like the Miao Zedong Family Trust. Lend the company money, force them to declare bankruptcy, push out the mains and the business as a whole, and rehire the mains to do all of Randy Man's trivia bidding. Alright, I'll consider that. I'll consider it. Investigate. Oh my god. I hope I get a good reward from this. Do I have any ability to help deal with this? Teleport here. These guys aren't immune to suffocation, are they? Just a poison. Okay. Okay, he just killed my O2. Okay. I'm gonna use this ability here. What's with these free damn boarding events, man? Why is he just sitting there? What a shitty event, man. Do I get any reward for that? I get jack shit for that. Thanks, you piece of crap game. Appreciate it. Why is my O2 down? Where is my O2 system? Am I blind? After probably 20 hours of editing or final exporting the horse game video, and it's a 30-minute video. It's far right. Is it covered up by fucking gas? Why can't I see where my O2 is? It's covered in goo. Is it this? Okay. That's pretty effing stupid that you can't actually see. Your system when it's covered in gas. Pretty dumb, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do one more heal here. Didn't quite time it right. Alright. Well, at least we survived, even though we got jack crap for free borders for no reason. What a stupid event that was. Yes, apparently farting in a room makes you blind in that room. You know, because that makes sense. Didn't you know that? Farting makes you go blind. Alright, empty jump after a jump full of crap. Cool. Alright, can I get some sort of rewards? Okay. Let's get our free loot. Okay, insta-killed a guy and I didn't get the item there. That was weird. Because I think I insta-killed the dude. Did not mean to do that. No, I don't mean to do that either. I mean to do this. Okay, that was our reward. That's kind of crap. Got free repairs though, that's nice. Someone said cut onions or fart, I can't tell. I don't know, something smelly happened. Something smelly, that's all I know. Free repair beam feels ridiculously overpowered. I 100% agree. This feels completely well, it's not free, it's only 50% chance, but it's, you know, yeah, it's busted. It's freaking busted, I agree. Tool. I have no other tool slots, do I? No tool slots. I have a bunch of freaking tools. Okay. Alright, 60 scrap. I don't feel like I can afford any crew with 60. Maybe I could, but all the good crew are usually more expensive, I think. Jesus, empty jumps game. Guess I could sell some tools for maybe a weapon upgrade or something. 50% chance for free is still free. It is a chance for free. 1 power, 2 projectiles, but it only stuns. 1 power, 1 projectile. That's an abduction thing. 2 power for 2 shots. Only does crew damage. Missile bay, shield charger. AoE damage is always nice. 4 DPS decapitator. Armor that gives immunity to suffocation is very nice as well. Some good gear here. Do I have units that can use it? Yeah, I have some armor slots and I have weapon slots. Okay. None of these weapons look amazing to me, and none of these systems, except for shield charger, which is expensive, look amazing either. So I think I'm going to get the AoE weapon. Actually, I'm definitely getting immune to suffocation. These sell for like nothing actually, so I can only get Decapitator, I guess. Minus speed is good for my dude. Yeah, and he can, with the immunity to suffocation, he can board vented ships and not have any downside to it as well. This is probably like the best item you can get on him. So immunity to suffocation, plus 4 DPS, 15 HP for you, and this guy. Oh, I thought I bought a weapon. No, I bought 2 armor pieces, I guess. Did I not have another weapon? I guess I didn't. Okay. Okay. Well, all my money on gear. Not sure if that was a good play, but we did it. Yeah, I thought I had another weapon already on my main dude. That's why I thought I had 2 weapons, but I did not have another weapon on my main dude. Thunder Cannon. Wow, that's like a 3-power weapon, isn't it? No, 2 power, 2 shots. Okay. Wow, this level 1 single projectile thing is really slow. I couldn't afford the AoE weapon. Yeah. That was 3 items that were fairly expensive, honestly, which means they were probably very good items. Plus 4 flat DPS, I think, is pretty rare on a equipable weapon. Go ahead and get another machine slave here. I can put him on doors. Or maybe the guy... Yeah, no, this is good. The guy that does the projectile is... Actually, I want to do this, then. Because this guy, if he does his protection thing, I want the weapons to not be slowed down by that. Actually, I'd probably just kill him with our beam. The other thing that's crazy about this repair beam is it's also just pre-ignited. Like, if you can instantly get their shields down with a lance or something, you just have a pre-ignited thing. That's crazy. Immunity to fire. Do I have an open armor slot? I do. But summons, we've learned, are very, very good as well. Do I have open tool slots? I have 1 open tool slot. So immunity to fire or a little bit of scrap and some hound summon things. Get immunity to fire. If I can keep my crew alive, that sounds really good. Right, Numet. Which one is Numet? This guy. So this guy's immune to fire if I need to get fires put out. 4 pairs of hounds sounds pretty cracked, yeah. The only open slot I had was on my low health guy, so if he died and I lost that, that would be like, feel like a waste. Shields destroyed. The F is this event. A bullshit one is what it is. I don't have any fast repairs, do I? No, he has a stun ability too. Apparently they thought, you know, FTL's got that free shield hack event. We should go all in and make it shields are destroyed even better. Actually, this probably is better than the shields are activant, because at least your shields are repairable in this one. Not quite as bad. Still annoying to have a friggin' fight where you start with your crap broken. But I guess some of the enemies have that happen to them at the start of the fight too, so there you go. Blasted. Alright, good. 52 scrap, pretty good reward for it too. Ooh, and a free crew. Okay. I could put you on shields and free up this guy to block shots. Do I have any gear? I have only tools. It does have a tool slot. So many tools. Just like my old job, lol. Get it? Because Tool is a annoying person. Alright, we got some more armor. Get breached. Six scrap. Alright, we're finally getting some munitions here. Alright, 5 HP. Wow, 5 whole HP. You shouldn't have. And actually, I have a bunch of armor already, so I don't have anybody with an open armor slot. Okay. Alright, what's our next upgrade? Probably a weapon upgrade or a system upgrade. Yeah, I'll probably go to the ordnance expert here. If I get a 1 or 2 power weapon, that would be nice. But actually, here, I could just board and do damage because he's immune to venting. Although I think we're just going to kill this guy really easily, so I don't even need to do that. Does he have a missile or anything? No, this guy can't do damage. Wow, it's weird to see a possessed demon ship and they don't have a like a hound or a whatever the other random guys they can have on them are that can spawn skeletons on your ship. Alright, let's go check for systems armaments. I could buy a missile bay if I want to. I'm not the biggest fan of missiles though. Siege Bombard I am a fan of. Devastator Beam, 3 power. This one's really good. This is like Halberd Beam. Neuralizer, 2 power. 2 power beam, that is HP damage and crew stun. And that's a heavy laser 1. Okay, well I'm 100% buying Siege Bombard. That thing's OP. Kind of ignore missiles, just like I ignore them in FTL kind of thing. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Thunder Cannon, because like Heavy Laser 1, it's much easier to get online than an early Halberd Beam. I think I could buy this and instantly use it. Which I'd love to get the Devastator Beam. Man, this thing is so good, though. How much to get it online? If I got 2 more weapon power, that would be another 85. I think Hull Reaper could actually carry me for a bit here. So I am going to buy the Devastator Beam. If I get 2 weapon power, once the energy does its thing, I can swap over to it. If I get 1 weapon power, I can... Well, I kind of need Retributor. I don't like the names of a lot of things in this game. I don't know how to pronounce them. Retributor? Retributor? That sounds like somebody who doesn't understand English is trying to make up an English word. Yes, I'm a fiend, so I'm gonna make a fiendly ship. Fiendly? That's not really a word. I mean, it's related to a word, and it's got a root base to it, but I don't think that's an actual word. Maybe this game was made in another language, and these are poor translations of the names of things or something. Nice, we interrupted that. Nice. It's Latin. Is it? Or you trolling like that? You said that last thing was Latin. Need scrap. I'm gonna survivor so I can actually have somebody put all these frickin' tools on. It really is Latin. Dictionary retributor. From Latin retributus. How do you pronounce it? It doesn't, I don't give you one of those pronunciation things. Okay. So apparently all these words I can't pronounce is because they're Latin and nobody knows how to pronounce them. Warhammer 40k does that a lot too. Borrow names from Latin, or make it sound Latin at least. Gotcha. Alright, into the exclusion zone we go. Hope we get rich. And don't die. There's another, we're using Warhammer 40k shenanigans kind of thing, I guess. Good to know. Okay. Keep opening the doors like it'll do something for my O2, but this is not FTL. Even though it kind of is FTL. Okay. Subspace is side, so I shouldn't get any more of these things, right? Okay, good. Oh, Ramses, I told Shogi earlier, I don't know if he told you or if you were here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream this Friday because of a gig. So I'm sad that as soon as you come back, I'll be gone. Okay, well I definitely want to go down this way. I don't know which one of these I want. Actually, do I want either of those? Because I just kind of want to upgrade my weapons. Investigate this derelict shipyard facility. You can derelict my... Oh wait, what? Frenzied display of activity. Oh god, Storm Cannon 2. Holy, 5 shots. Kind of beam Batman, okay. Trying to decide if I want to turn on my siege bombard here. My thing charges in 19 and theirs charges in 16 and 17. Okay. Alright, asteroid's hitting. Thank you, asteroid. Alright, we got the least useful weapon offline, just like FTL. Okay, we dodged one shot at least. He dodged 2 out of 3 of my shots. F you, game. projectile not available. Okay. Give me a fucking break with these dodges, game. Are you kidding me right now? 25% dodge? Yep, that's 100% chance of dodge every other shot. Stupid game, stupid. Okay, this will hopefully get his shields down. And kill him. Okay, kills him. And gives us some repair. Beautiful. Alright, we're only down 1 health. Who is W40K? Is that a meme? Warhammer 40K. Maybe there's a meme because he didn't put the H. You've got free health core on your side. Who cares about damage? Sorry, it's 50% free health care. That's right. Gotta make some dough. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, it'd work out that the weeks you're gone, I have completely open Friday nights, but the week you come back is when I have a gig. Of course, it just works out that way. Alright, weapon and power. Let me get 1 more power. I'm actually, maybe go with that. So now I can use the energy. Actually, no, I can only do this. Thought I could do something. So I need 1 more weapon power. Well, let's see. I'm going to decide if I go to the stores or not. Alright, lose 1 war cultist to commit a cultist to the cause. Do I get to choose? So I would lose the Greater Warseer, who gives me that extra projectile. Man, what kind of reward would losing a crew on purpose get you, I wonder? I've never seen this orange/blue option. I don't think I've equipped him with anything, have I? No, so I wouldn't lose any of my gear. Damn, I don't want to lose this guy, though. I'll give you a machine slave. Can I haggle you down to a machine slave instead of my, like, 3rd best unit? Well, let's see what this gets us. This better give us a really good reward. You dispatch a crew member to marshal the demonic hordes of Crom against their hated enemies. Free to exult and worship of the Lord of War, your crew member personally massacres countless numbers of Areokine demons. Invigorated by crew members' fierce fervor, the demons of Crom grow in strength, finally breaking the long stalemate that had befallen the conflict. Sounds like something along that should have taken years to happen instantly. Unfortunately, their luck would run out. Your crew member eventually perishes in the course of the intense and ceaseless campaign. The Chromic Horde subsequently experiences a series of crushing defeats. The campaign against the force of the Blood Prince unravels, until suddenly a mysterious figure emerges from the Chromic Horde. The allied demons rally and put down the opposition once and for all. The mysterious figure appears aboard your vessel. You sense a familiarity in the towering figure and recognize your lost crew member. Miraculously, they have returned from the dead, albeit changed. You hear a voice ring through your bridge. The Lord of War expects great things from you. So we got an upgraded war cultist plus a weapon. All right. That was a really, really, really long story to tell me here's a new crew. But cool. Does he have the same name or anything? Looks like no same name or anything. Plus 3 DPS in small rooms. So we got a Chaos Knight for that, alright. Pretty cool. I'm trying to decide if I want to equip him, but dual equipping him, you can't really board, so it's really good in small rooms. Put you there for now, I guess. Alright, so do I want this stuff? Chaos Knight, ooh, you're supposed to have read it in pompous windbag voice. There's gonna be an awe-inspiring war story. My bad, my bad. Ship armaments, modules, consumables. I do have kind of weapons I just already want to get online. I think I might skip the store now just to try to get my weapons upgraded. I have pretty good systems. Pretty decent crew. I think I'm going to go around the stores. Try to gain scrap. Shogi usually contacts you on Wednesday or Thursday, so you haven't heard from me yet. Maybe he'll want to play Peak with you. Yeah, I hope so. He had trust issues with me. I take no responsibility for his trust issues with me. Okay. I am missing that extra projectile we had. Does this thing pierce a shield? It does. Okay. This thing immune to suffocation is... Oh, I was trying to fight my own dude, actually. That's not what I should be trying to do. Oh, this guy freaking repair shields at the speed that I damage them. Guess I should have kept the Retributor up. Good dodge there. There we go. You're dead, bro. Anomaly, go away. Nice, Rezu's about to come out. Beautiful. I could have done French Arnie, I guess. That would have been fine, too. Yeah, I have become Chaos Knight. Yes, I have become my final form. Feel me, I am French Arnold. There we go. There's your French Arnold, since I didn't do the other one. Weapon, power. There we go. Now our weapons are good to go. That was something. I know. That's what Madman wanted me to do. You can blame Madman. Hashtag blame Madman. You like that in this lore demons have factions that are at war with each other for no good reason, huh? You don't know if he's going to go for that. Usually when Rand has no time, we just skip the stream. Yeah. There's the link. Ramses has got the link for Shogi stream when we learned about French Arnold. There you go. Thank Madman for that. No, hashtag blame Madman for that. No thanking. Hopefully this just kills him. Double beam, bro. Get double beamed. 23 scrap and a repair. 3 repair drones. Nah, I want more scrap. Just give me the scrap. I'm gonna go out of there. He's not venting. Oh wait, you're immune to suffocation. I didn't need to do that. That clip is glorious. Yeah, I watched it once. It's pretty ridiculous. But you know, it's a good time we have on Friday nights when me, Ramsey, and Shogi hang out. I don't want to miss the stream, but gotta go do audio engineering stuff in 100-degree weather and try not to, you know, die of dehydration or something. Okay, major threat. We definitely want to go there. I probably should be saving up for third shield for the major threat fight. Investigate. 65 scrap. All right, I think I can afford third shield. Although I think before I do that, I'm going to go engine power. Which I can do all of that. Nice. Okay. No loot box. I'm already missed my loot box we've been getting on every demon-possessed cruiser fight lately. Remember our first loss? Where it was being in this sector and Maelstrom and I wasn't getting rid of the breaches and I was dying all the time? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I thought I fired my... There's my laser. My laser took forever to get there. Okay, we got breaches. We got breaches for days. I still have the heal ability? I think I do, right? Yeah. Be healed! You are healed! Be help if it would be help. It would help if I gave turned O2 back on. All right, no stores anytime soon. Power. Okay. O2. R2, where are you? Where could he be? R2, C3PO. R2, where could he be? Where's my O2? Attack civilian vessel. Oh god. We got boarded. Okay. So I can ignore these guys if they're over here, right? Yes. This guy... I think my hound's gonna die here. That's alright, we'll summon another one, I guess. We'll just get another dog. It's fine, chat. That's what you do in real life, right? Your dog dies, just get another dog. You totally don't get sad that your dog died. Ow, you hit my doors. Dog lovers did not like this comment. 68 scrap, beautiful. Heal these guys. What's up, Penguin? How's the situation? We've won one run. One run. Say that 3 times fast. We won one run. By the way, you did notice I talked about your voyeur pool when we were playing Vellum. Can't seem to live that down. I can't live down French Arnie, so, you know, you make your bed and you lie in it. It's your own fault, really, for putting a window in a pool. My Chaos guy melted that border. Yeah, the Chaos guy's pretty strong. Holy free borders, Batman. This guy wants to come in here? No, he doesn't. Oh, the Hound's fighting that guy that we could have just ignored. Guess we could have killed him. Got 4 shots, dude. Dude, bro. Bro, dude. These fiends are pretty strong. Okay, I can't control that guy. He's killing himself. I can't control him. Wish he wouldn't kill himself, but you know, what you gonna do? That Devastator beam is very short. That is the downside. Alright, doggo, if you'd move to a room with more people in it, I would heal you. Okay, just don't dodge my heal, bro. Don't dodge it. Okay, good. That's fine. Now he moves. Okay. You experiencing death by 1,000 effing missiles today? No, there's fewer missiles in this game than FTL, but there are more borders. So more micro. Got to a 7-stream streak. Well done, Turbojet. You still don't understand the issue of putting a mirror, a window in the pool. It's like an aquarium. But there's people in it. So it's creepy if you're looking at the people swimming around in the pool. Like a voyeur, it's voyeurism. Which, you know, I don't know if there's anything wrong with that, but it's, you know. Let's get our doors upgraded since we are getting boarded so much. And do I want to upgrade anything else? Maybe siege bombard and some power, I guess. So you have the option for that. Less missiles, more demons. Yes, that's one way to describe this game compared to FTL. This is home to a peaceful society. We've been attacked. Can you spare any materials? God, if I destroy, I bet you I get somebody to attack me. I'll give you 10 scrap. That's not bad. Ooh, Warbringer, I'm pretty sure really good. They've come back. You should get going. Stay and fight them. More heretics. So be it. You will all burn together. I'm sure the guy it looked like the guy we were talking to was an undead dude, which seems kind of weird that we're just chatting with an undead dude, but you know. Imperial strike craft with a bunch of corpulent demons on it. Raider outlaw guy, huh? Okay, if I remember correctly, this thing blocks beams, so I need to shoot my retributor at it to hopefully knock that shield down, so I can actually do damage here. I don't know if that's gonna work. All right, I'm just gonna do this because I don't think beams go through these shield thingies. Yeah, you can actually see it hits that barrier. I really wish that was clearer. That beams are blocked because shield against projectiles, it says. And that's a lie. Or that is not the whole truth. Because it will block a projectile, but what's more devastating is beams just do nothing to it. What a great idea RPG has. You gotta make a crew that moves on its own. There are glass pools, at least our only pool had a window, wasn't made of glass all around. These guys are the equivalents of the rebels, question mark. There are, I don't know, Turbojet, there's a lot more factions in this game than there are in FTL. This guy's got a weapon slot. I don't think I have any armor slots. So I have 2 open weapon slots. Let's do that. DPS in small rooms, DPS in medium rooms. I'll give you DPS in medium rooms. And I'll give you really good DPS in small rooms. This guy has 13 DPS in small rooms. I think that might be the single highest DPS I've ever seen. Wow, if I had a way to get that guy onto the enemy ship in small rooms, he could delete enemies. Rand had quite a lot of time trying to figure out why one of his crew is trying to man artillery. Quite a lot of fun, you mean to say. What's up, As If? Is this FTL2 with a different name? No. This is it's a completely different game, made by a completely different dev team that is heavily inspired by FTL and Warhammer 40k. That's what it is. I really do need to do a command about that because we get this question a lot, but it makes sense since we get a lot of people who haven't seen the game before and come in for the first time. Damn, he's got double NG. We're never repairing. Never keeping that offline. Okay. But yeah, this is basically if FTL and Warhammer 40k had a baby is what this game is. It's just FTL 40k universe with demons sprinkled on top. There is stuff in this game that is different than FTL. The biggest one is variety of crew and number of crew abilities. That's the biggest difference, I would say. The interface, the animations, extremely similar to FTL. Yes. When I say heavily inspired by, some of it's a complete ripoff. But, you know, if you're going to copy the best. And that's definitely what this game has done. It's copied the best space roguelike game that has ever existed, in my opinion. Void War is a prequel to FTL before the galaxy realized it needed to brighten up a little bit. There you go. Quickly loot and leave with Engines 3. Nice. 72 scrap and a gore sledge. I think I do have one extra weapon slot, but let's see. That's 2 DPS. I lose 1 DPS in small rooms, but I gain plus 1 DPS with targets with over 100 HP and kills explode. That seems pretty nice. So now I want Survivor to be in a small room, and I want you to be in any room. I like that. Which one is Survivor? This guy? Alright, so that guy has 7 DPS in a small room. This guy has 11 DPS in any room. Plus 1 extra DPS, 2 extra DPS over enemies with 100 max HP. And when he kills somebody, they explode. I hope that means it explodes and damages my enemies and not me. Surprised they haven't got a cease and desist from FTL publishers, as if. No, they got the blessing of approval from the FTL developers, because the FTL developers are awesome and not annoying, like trying to destroy creativity like so many creators out there. As far as I know, Subset Devs gave it the thumbs up. Now, the Warhammer 40k people, I don't think have made any response, but from what I've heard, they're not as friendly about people copying their IP. Alright. Missile, 3-shot burst, 2-shot volley, subspace projectiles. Okay. Free stuff. Missile template's not amazing. I don't have any projectiles I can throw over there. Top of that, do I? Super nice of them, I know, right? Jesus. These blocked projectiles are so annoying. I literally can't do anything to their shields right now. I wonder if I could interrupt if I boarded them with this guy. Would that stop their ability to do this, I wonder? No. Oh god, they have the supercharged thing going too. I do get a little damage though. This looks like a very difficult fight for our build. I need to load that. I should have had that loaded earlier. How long does this last? Forever? Is it just a free shield forever until I shoot it? Pretty bullshit, I gotta say. See if I can get rid of this by shooting a retributor at it. Jesus, there's multiple layers to these bullshit defenses too. Did I just lose a guy? How did he die? Christ, I have no idea how he must have... I thought it just a shot hit that. I don't know how he died. I know I had a husk there. I don't know how he died. But I get so much shit in this game. I cannot keep track of everything. Was there a projectile that hit me? A fiend? This guy is summoning more ghouls? I don't know what he's doing. Okay, that was the drain projectile, okay. Your husk somehow ended up on the enemy ship and was fighting. How the hell did that happen? I see no abilities that would have abducted my crew, so I'm completely clueless on how that happens. Like many things in this game. Too much junk going on. Alright, I'm waiting for this to wear off here. There it is. Enemy systems repaired. More shit. Great. Our beams are doing pretty good work still, though. Okay, they didn't board me. They just got more crew on their ship. A bunch of revenants and doom effigy that will summon dudes. Didn't dodge the missile. Okay. If I get one more volley before his shield thing comes up, it'd be great. They have an abductor missile. Is that what this is? Because to me, subspace warhead I thought was a breach. Subspace rifts. Well, I guess that's what that is, and it just I can't tell that that's what that is. Please let me finish. God damn it, right as I fucking fire, this shit comes back online. God damn it. Got him. Get wrecked. That was a difficult fight. We lost one crew. Good scrap gain. Oh, I can just get a doom effigy, though. Do I have psyker slots on any of my crew? I have one guy with a psyker slot. This one that gives me the dark matter prisms, which are things that let me teleport more. I want doom effigy, I think. I don't think I've ever had a doom effigy. Can I control him? I can't. So he'll randomly summon enemies on my enemy ship, I think is what they'll do. Subspace warhead abducts. I wish it would tell me that. That might be another... there's a lot of things I enjoy about this game, but there are a lot of things that I wish were a little different. And one of those things I wish was different was I wish the descriptions were better. There are a number of things that I don't think are very clear. Like the thing that's the shield that blocks projectiles, or that says that it blocks projectiles, doesn't say that it blocks beams when it does block beams, so... I wish it would say that. Okay, good reward though. I think I might do a Hall Reaper upgrade. Maybe a piloting upgrade too. Only 13 munitions, so I need to not use Siege Bombard unless I really need it. Which we needed it on that fight for sure. On a scale of 1 to 10, Steve French is completely baked. Okay. I know what that means, but totally agree. Investigate structures, nothing. Cool. Good story, bro. We all know that beam is just a really long projectile. Totally. We all know that. Alright, from one exclusion zone to another. It's not quite random. He summons at any instant. He's off cooldown. Enjoy it because you don't. Enjoy it because you don't need them. Oh, you enjoy it because you don't need to micro him. Gotcha. Yeah, that is pretty nice. Free. It's basically free enemy or free borders on your enemy ship every fight. I don't know what the cooldown is on it. It doesn't tell me how long it takes to summon. Not very long, looks like. Enjoy your free borders. I also wish it didn't make the beep beep sound on summoned units. It drives me crazy to hear beep beep when it's just summoned dudes that would have died anyway. That drives me crazy. He dodged 2 out of my 3 shots. Nope, I can't do this. Oh, here comes the demon thing. Can I kill him before it gets here, though? That would be nice. Got him. Will the animation finish? Oh, we actually dodged it. Huh. I didn't know you could dodge that. Or maybe I only dodged it because the guy was dead when it crossed our shield threshold. I don't know. Why sell your own soul to demons? Just sell your enemy's souls. Yeah, I like that. I like that plan. They had some displacement weapons, and it seems those weapons teleport all crew in the room that's hit, according to the wiki. Yeah, but I didn't know which weapon it was because the description of the weapons didn't tell me. So, I don't like vague descriptions. Yeah, this weapon does something when it hits. Who knows when, and who knows how long, and who knows where, but it does something. That's kind of what some of the descriptions feel like in this game. Yeah, it's going to be a subspace thing that's going to hit. And if it hits, it's a subspace thing. What does subspace mean? You need to tell me that, video game, if I'm going to play you and understand what I'm up against. Systems, modules, and ship armaments. Yeah, I'll probably go there. Do I care about equipment here? Missile bay systems. Gotta go through here if I'm going up there. You know what? I might actually go for crew. I feel like I'm a little light on crew. Let's go down here for crew. It's a surprise that you need to learn about by getting hit with something. Okay. Wonderful. My favorite way of learning, through pain and suffering. As an FTL enjoyer, I guess that's actually probably true. I love learning by pain and suffering. It's the only good way to learn. I don't know what the cooldown on that is. I don't know, because it won't tell me. Is there a cooldown? Does it use it once? I have no clue. Nice, all 3 shots hit, which means this beam can do some things. Dude, could you not stand in that room? Because you're stopping me from sending an extra repair guy, bro. And you're venting yourself. I guess you're immune to suffocation is why you don't care. Stop beep beeping on summoned units! They're not real, I don't care if they beep beep. You can't deny that it works, though. What, learning by pain and suffering? I don't know that it works, because I don't feel like I still even know which one did it, because I thought there were 2 different weapons that said rifts, so I don't think that I would agree that it works. I think I will deny that it works. I doubt I'll soon forget that Subspace Warhead steals your poor schmucks. No, I will forget, because I can't look and see it, so I 100% will forget that. For the future, you know if that weapon's called a displacement something something. Did one of them say displacement? I'd have to go back and look at it. I thought one said subspace and one said rift or something. I don't know. Okay, well, I have 2 combat meshes that are kind of wasted. Do I have any tool slots to put in this summon thing? No. kind of do want to have that available. Where's the guy with the poison removal? This. Let's put this thing here. Summon extra units if things get bad. I have a lot of money. Let's save it for the store. Maybe we'll get some really good crew. Then I'll remember it the next time I get hit. Great. Very useful. Then I'll complain about it then too, probably. Hey, a free Gargothian Legionnaire. Cool. What do you do? You are immune to poison and have one of a bunch of different slots. Okay, well at least I can put that there and... I mean, you're immune to poison, so... Let's give you the projectile thing, I guess. I want to give you a different armor. Oh, that's on a different guy. That's better. Like immunity to fire or... It's 15 HP. Nah. Okay, where are you? You are... But I do want you to help fight off dudes. You can be here. Do I want you to fight off dudes? Yes, I want you to fight off dudes in small rooms. We have 7 DPS in small rooms. Actually, you know what? I'm going to swap these guys out. I'm going to swap their weapons. You can fight off guys in small rooms. You got way more health. It's kind of like you've learned to say FU FTO when you see you're fighting a disruptor before you even see enemy ship weapons, because you already know it'll be BS. Because it comes with pain and experience. Yeah, true, true. You're caught in a rift storm, struggling to maintain course when a techno-cult ship appears. Our flux capacitors are damaged beyond repair. Without them, the relics aboard our ship will never make it back to the Enclaves. Offer them my spare flux capacitors. They're unimpressed. We require all of the flux capacitors aboard your ship. Any less, our ship will not be able to make it. What the hell does giving them all of my flux capacitors do? Will that kill me? I'm refusing. F you. I'll kill this guy. I wonder if it just breaks my engines. See, that's another thing where it's like, it's telling me to do something, but I don't have a freaking clue what that means. What does giving away my flux capacitors mean? Anybody know? Anybody? Because I sure don't know. I think we'd be left stranded. Well, there's no fleet pursuit, so I don't know why that would matter. So I don't know. Seems like another one of those figure it out by doing it. Because we're not going to tell you what it means. Okay, thanks. Ooh, nice. 5-beam swipe. We'll collectively age, waiting for the demons to help us out. Giant Necrophage has a displacement caster, which according to the wiki is unique to that ship. There are displacement bomb templates. You're not sure how seriously we should take that and whether it'd end the run. Would be quite stupid if it did just end the run. Okay. Better armor, scrap, and all fires extinguished. How many tool slots to use that? I don't have any tool slots. I do have an armor slot, I think, right? Yeah, definitely better than that armor. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get some cool crew here. Alright, what do we got? We got a Herald of Ruin. So he's able to do the teleport thing. Armor and a weapon slot. Greater Necromancer can summon the ghouls. We used him a lot last time. Double Herald of Ruins, huh? Psychomancy. It's a gas thing. Translocator. What's the difference between this and a... Oh, this is... I was going to say a greater one. The greater one is a tool. This is a Psychomancy ability to teleport. Okay. Drain Strength. Casts a projectile. Reduce DPS of hostile crew in target room by 3. Then we got Better Soul Barrage. Coagulate. Repairs all breaches in target room and repairs system damage. Sacrifice the Thrall to repair an additional system damage. Teleport all crew in a target room to random rooms on the opposing ship. This is an abduction one or a boarding one. Alright, well, I want at least the Necromancer and at least one of these guys. They both have the same ability. Do I have any open Psyker slots? I do, I have one. I want the teleport ability, the quick repair ability, or the projectile ability. I kind of just want the projectile ability. Repairing a breach and a system damage could be quite good, though. I feel like I'm going to forget to use that, to be honest. Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, so we have Q on this ability. I don't think I care about W on that ability. Let's go W on the Soul Spear, E on the Rejuvenate. Okay. Alright, anything else I care about here? These guys don't have any other extras. Oh, this guy does have an extra Psyker slot. Okay, I can get the fast repair if I want. Although abducting could be quite good. Now let's get the fast repair. I don't know if I've used this ability before. I wish this was a little less awkward to move around too, but that's fine. There we go. Everybody with abilities on our first bar. Okay. There's probably some tool slots from what we just got too, right? No, weapon and armor. Oh, okay, it does have an armor slot then. Okay, no extra tool slots. You don't have any other you don't have weapons here? No. Could get one more crew though. Nah, I don't want to spend all my scrap on crew. Alright, so this guy... hang out here, and this guy... hang out over here. And I do want to be able to summon ghouls. I'm going to put that on E. So W for our projectiles, E to summon ghouls, Q to teleport our main guy. Okay. Alright, we got a pretty nice mix of crew here. We even have these random demons running around our ship. I feel like I'm babysitting demons because they're just running around randomly and I have no control over them. This is our nursery. We like to run around the ship because it's fun. Alright, weird random guys. Alright, so W there. E to summon dudes. It's about to poison my entire ship, right? Yes, it is. He's casting a healing projectile. What? I don't want you to get poisoned. Alright, well, I got interrupted. No fun. Oh, nice. He sent him into the skeleton room. Blasted. Are you immune to poison? You are. Nice. Alright, even death won't do us part now. We have necromancers so that the slaves can work even in the afterlife. Sounds like a plan. This guy just poisoned himself. What a dumbass. Alright, heal him, I guess. Heal the dumbass dog who's poisoning himself. Alright, yeah, I want to go up there. Alright, do I care about going here? Do I need repairs? No, because we have OP Hole Reaper. Do I want any more husks? Nah. Try to get more scrap, I guess. Is that a greater demon heart? It is, so he will summon dudes. Alright, demon dog versus demon dog. Who will win? My money's on the demon dog. Can I tell him to move there and I'll move the demon dog out? Okay, so I can kind of control the demon dogs. If I tell one of my crew to move in their slot, they will move. That's good to know. That is good to know. Wow, we got no dodges. And he dodged our shot. Thanks, game. Demon dog, don't stand in there suffocating. Okay, you're immune. It's fine. But nobody's repairing that, though. I wanted to heal after this fight. We definitely have taken some damage. Oh, can I aim this after the fight's over to get some heals? Holy crap, I can! That is OP. Holy can I crap. At least you can make them move off the spot just by having no control over them. That is nice. That is better than not having the ability to do that. So, I do like that. No store anytime soon, so max out Hole Reaper. Guess I get sensors went out. Probably should get O2 as well, but I'm not gonna spend all my scrap there. Explore the shrine, Technocult shrine. Alright, hostile ship, what you got? 2 shots, and a missile. Okay. Any abilities? I don't think any of those guys have abilities. Heal the doggo! Heal him! Free heals is so good. I mean, free 50% chance to heal is so stinking good. Double beams, baby! Double beams! So stinking good. A corpse effigy, half the repair speed of poison enemies. I mean, I could discard it, but it's an empty slot, so I have no source of poison. Holy can of crap. You like it. You're going to use that. Thanks. Did I say that? I think I did accidentally say holy can of crap. Holy bag of shit and holy can of crap. Did not expect that. Oh god. Poison everywhere. Poison everywhere. Are you immune to poison? No, you're not. Okay. You are immune to poison, so you can just sit there and hang out. It's fine. What is this guy doing? 5 ghouls. I should... Do you have any way to interrupt him? I might. 14-second charge time versus 16. I think I'm too late on this. Although the energy thing might go off in time. Interrupted? Yeah! Interrupted and breached. Get blasted, bro. No 5 ghouls for me, although, wow, that was a lot of damage. of shots. I don't know if there's a lot of damage, but there's a lot of shots. $32 scrap and munitions. Man, I am pretty low on munitions. Have I been using them? Is something I'm using munitions? No, I just haven't been getting them. Alright, I'm actually going to take the 9 munitions, even though I'd rather have more scrap. This guy is literally making me not repair because he's sitting in there. Not repairing, bro. Siege Bombard does use... Oh, yeah, I know that. You know what? Hull Reaper does. Yes, I forgot. I'm using Hull Reaper over and over like it's free. It's not free. It uses a missile. Okay, that's what I forgot about. I was like, there's something I'm using that's using missiles, and I don't know what it is. My repair beam that's freaking OP uses missiles. Okay. It's definitely worth, although I should probably stop using it when I'm maxed out on health. Okay, I literally completely forgot about that. I'm pretty sure I had another run where it was like that, and somebody in chat was like, you know you're using the missiles every time you do that. And I actually forgot that it worked that way. Yeah, so the free beam is not as free as we all think it is. Although it's still OP as hell. I'm going to use it here because we did take some damage on that last fight. And I got a bunch of... I got a bunch of munitions. Yeah, this uses... Siege Bombard uses 3 munitions, which is missiles, to turn on, and then it's good for the rest of the fight. Unless it goes offline and you have to maybe rearm it. Haven't tested that. This uses a missile per beam swipe. So... Alright, so we're definitely going here for systems, modules, and potential weapon upgrades. Dock and trade. Oh, it's a bonus store. Nice. Blood Thralls, Husk Rack, Launch Bay, 3 projectile Soulstorm, 15 HP damage to crew in a room, and create poison in the room you're in. If I could put that on the enemy ship, that might be something worth considering. This is the one that I use to break shields. It's 2 power for 3 shots. It does no hull damage, but it does stun. Flame Lance. 1 shot, 3 charges per jump. Creates multiple fires for 1 power. Pretty good. Warp Lance. Warp Breaches. This is, I think, my favorite Warp Lance. Or Lance, because I think that if you can keep them from repairing the breach, it's the warp breach where demons appear. So I'm gonna grab this. Do I want to replace anything else? No, we're looking pretty good. Buy that. Got 2 lance weapons now. One that causes breaches, one that just fires a bunch of times, has a small chance of normal breach. Anything else? Do I want thralls, husks, or launch bay? How many slots do I have? 3. Anything that uses blood stuff? Yeah, the repair thing. I guess I'll go blood thralls. I feel like there's more synergy with that. If I find other blood dudes. Keep the big room open for potentially getting heal bay there. Okay. Alright, not bad, not bad. Although I did spend all my money when I wanted to go here, but fine, we got some nice upgrades, I would say. Imperial fleet moving towards a planet. They are moments away from arriving when a storm of cultist vessels drops in. Do I want to help the cultists or the Imperials? I have Imperial crew. And I have death cultists. I don't know what kind of cultists. Do I have any blood cultists? I have death cultists and war cultists. I think we might be in a war cultist sector, so I'm going to attack the Imperial fleet because maybe war cultists will give me a bonus reward, maybe? I don't know. Beam, 2 shots, 2 shots. So he's got 6 shots. Thankfully no other bonus abilities, okay. Do I have any way to stun them? No. But what I could do is I could board here to stop them from repairing. Yeah, skeletons. And then I recall. And there should be some crew gets summoned in there, I think. Yeah, crew summon, that'll slow them down. Perfect. Somehow took damage. Thought we were wrecking them so hard, but I took a little damage. I will use this once. Beautiful. We got munitions. Yay. Imperial fleet is encircled. You notice several starships are forming a detachment to attempt to break out. Defeating the Imperial breakout detachment would rout the remainder of the fleet, but the approach will be dangerous. Imperial vessels within the detachment are arrayed in a defensive formation. Attack! Command throne damaged. Alright. I don't think this will actually be that hard. But we did use up both of our warp lances, sadly. And he dodges our first shot. Oh, we repaired that. We repaired it, yes. Okay. Beautiful. Our lances are done. I can turn on Siege Bombard if I need to, but hopefully we will kill him with our next volley. Beautiful. The hull beam feels in a way like a hull repair drone. Hull repair can repair a random amount of hull, and the beam can repair a random amount of hull as well, and both cost a consumable. True. It is kind of interesting to think about that there's no form of drones in this game. The closest are like husks, maybe. Alright, pretty good reward. That's enough to make it worth checking out this store. Corruption beam, graviton cannon, magnetic pulse, heal bay, yes. Missile bay, probably no. Okay, I probably am buying both of those. Modules. Launch bay, I'm not using really. First time your ship fires a weapon, it always hits. It could be a guaranteed lance hit. DPS to Raider Outlaw units. It's not bad, but I think I want these two systems. Heal bay here, so I can heal 4 dudes. Boost recharge of shields. There. Is that right that my... Where's the guy that has the protection? Force shield. Okay, I'm going to put him there. If I turn on his force shield, what do you protect? Okay, you protect a pretty good amount of stuff. I might actually want to move you there. Well, that might not protect the weapons as well. Maybe there. I'm going to have to test this, maybe. Alright, that was all of our scrap. And we got shield protection thing. Very nice. Okay. Do I want to upgrade Blood Thrall? Nah, not yet. Okay. Scribes and recruits have boarded us. Strange, but okay. You're the 1v1 guy. Got a tactical exoskeleton for that. Is that armor? That is. I think I do have an armor slot. What does this give? HP, suffocation resistance, and plus move speed. How about you have this? Actually, no, I want this guy to have this. My guy who wants to 1v1 in small rooms can have that. You can have that. Any other armor slots available? Only weapon slots available currently. Okay. Let me check this ability right here. Alright, yeah. Yeah, it protects weapons decently. Shields. It protects the beam. I feel like I want him to be there, but if he's there and manning the shields, if he uses this ability, then the shields won't be manned. Shields manned to get plus 10% recharge speed. Okay. I thought pressing M for map was the jump button. Am I crazy? I swear that was a thing we decided, we figured out at some point. Tab. You know what? I'm going to make it M for map. So I'll forget tab. Is M used for anything? Target terror amplifier. Eh, screw that. We'll make that tab or something. Okay. M for map. Because I play MMOs all the time. And MMOs, M is always map. So I want to keep M for map. Board. Intruders. Okay. Only missing 1 health, so I'm not going to use full repair beam. Get wrecked. Night field. Begin fights with fully pre-charged weapons? Yes, please. Yes, please. Night field is the pre-igniter of the game, and is actually probably not the best weapon igniting thing, because there's the lance one that can let you ignite things over and over. But alright, this is only the second time we've gotten the pre-igniter, I think. Why are my weapons not pre-ignited? Did I not? Okay, maybe it needs to stop having pop-ups for them to... Fully pre-charged weapons. Are these not pre-charging? Do I understand? Do I not understand what pre-charge means? I don't know. Maybe just because there's no fight, it's not triggering for some reason. Seems like a weird mechanic, but whatever. Now they're charged. Good. I will run the flesh from your bones. Good dog. Rude. You shouldn't do that. Okay, double breach. Blasted, man. Woo, pre-igniter. Badass, man. I wonder if you could get both the Night Field and the Lance's charger weapons. I bet you could, and that would be crazy. What do I want? My weapons are looking pretty good. Maybe I go for systems and modules over here. Because what if I could get that pre-ignite module? I could lose the Seal of Cerberus for it. Actually, the corpse effigy is doing nothing for us. poison me, bro. It's not a bad surrender, but nah. We're gonna go greed mode. Full greed mode. We get more than 46 scrap? We get 91, about double. Nice. Greed pays, chat. Greed pays. Bone Shrine. Nah. Boy, bro, that's a lot of scrap, yeah. Empty jump is empty, though. Alright, what do we got here? This is one that slows all crew on enemy ship. What is this? Hardened casing. Plus 10 HP to all machine slaves. It's not bad. I have a couple of those. Not as many as I normally would, I think. 2 of those. Demon Lance. Lances deal 1 extra damage for each crew aboard your ship. Holy crap, I forgot about this. Each lance shot you fire depletes the current HP of all shipboard crew by 50%. So, we have 2 lances. That would do a lot of free damage to my crew, but that would be a lot of extra damage. Okay, I gotta think about that. First time your ship fires a damaging weapon, that weapon's base damage is doubled. Machine Slave, Imperial Citizen, Rare Outlaw. Okay. Each lance hurts all of my crew. How do we make this work? We do have auto surgeon, that's true. Alright, well, let's get rid of Corpse Effigy. I know I'm replacing this with one of these two. It is current HP. Yeah. So it'll never kill your crew, but it'll make all of them low all the time, unless I'm healing. I feel like we gotta try. It's the first time we've had a build that would make use of it. So 1 extra damage, and then I double the first shot that fires damage. I'm gonna get rid of the Seal of Cerberus, and we're gonna get the Reaper shells as well. We're gonna go all in on these frickin' lances doing damage. I wonder if it does the 1 extra damage and then it doubles, or if it doubles and then adds 1. Either way, lances are gonna do a lot of damage now. And all of my crew are gonna take health damage, which I'm not super psyched about, but you know, gotta experiment. I'm gonna need to upgrade my heal bay is what I'm gonna need to do after this, I think. If it doubles the Demon Lance damage, it will be crazy. Let's consult my crew. Free stuff. Whoo, boy. Antimatter bomb. 4 damage for 4 munitions. Double damage to systemless rooms. High chance to subspace breach. Is subspace breach the same as a warp lance? That's a warp breach. Okay. So, is subspace breach the one that abducts, maybe? Did I not just get that? I did, it's here. I don't even have a missile slot, though. So Warp Lance does 1 damage. If it doubles it to 2, and then adds 1, it would be 3. If it added 1 to make it 2 and then double it, that would make it 4. So we'll have to see if it's 3 or 4 damage. If only I had a lance that started with 2 damage, that would be really crazy. I don't know the order of operations between Demon Lance and Reaper Shells. We're about to find out. So let's go Warp Lance and see all my health go down. They all go down to 50% health. And how much damage does it do? Well, it one-shot him. Okay, I didn't actually look at their max health there, so... Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm maxing out my heal bay, by the way. Who's gonna need to be healed every time? The guys with the highest max health, I think. You have 60. My commander, honestly, I'm gonna have to do this every time. Oh, he actually ran in there. Should have moved you in there. Am I gonna have to do this every time? I feel like I am gonna have to do this every time. If I don't want to lose my crew when I get ported. High maintenance kind of thing here. Okay. All right. You think it's worth for 11 damage? Did we do 11 damage? Oh, for each crew aboard your ship, it does 1 extra damage. And then did it double? Holy crap, give me more slaves, more crew. This is even more broken than I thought. Did I get another machine slave? I did, right? Where'd it go? Hang out in the heal bay over here. So I wanted to double. I wonder if, can I move these? No, I can't move them. Okay. Gonna like, I wonder if it mattered where they were placed or something, but I don't think it does. Holy shnikes. Do summon skeletons count? Well, I'm not summoning skeletons, I'm summoning blood thralls, and the answer is I don't know. Okay, so this guy has 11 health. Let's see what this does. 15 damage! Holy crap! Your crew gained 1,000% door break speed for 10 seconds when boarding an enemy ship for the first time during a fight using launch bait. Okay, we're not using launch bait. 2 shots for 2 power. Alright, well, we're gonna be one-shotting dudes, but it's gonna be kind of a pain. Let me do this every time. Must have doubled then added the crew damage, so the non-demon lance module seems poo in comparison. The non-demon module. I don't know which one is the non-demon module, sorry. Just heal every other jump? Maybe. There's the Reaper shells you're referring to. You must be mistaken. This is the one that doubles. I'm not sure the order. I mean, can we calculate? How many crew do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 crew. Plus the 1 base damage would be 12 damage. And then doubled would be something like 24. So it feels like it's doubling first and then doing the demon lance. But I'm not sure about that. But the thing is, each lance shot does that. So, wow, how fast are we going to kill the boss? That is a good question. So if I want to not kill my crew, I need to not use a lance shot. But, you know, just do it. Yeah, maybe I'll heal every other crew or every other fight. Or just I'll have some dudes hang out here, so at least some of these guys will be getting healed every time. The high health guys or something. But I'm mainly worried about my commanders, what I'm mainly worried about. We should just buy all of the crew. The Reaper shells feel underwhelming if it doubles before the thing, yeah. More crew. Buy all the crew. Oh my gosh. So we don't care about quality. All we care about is quantity of crew. So who's the cheapest? 60, 60, 60. Okay. And you guys just go hang out in this room. Cast a projectile that shields the system from damage for 20 seconds. That's not bad. Oh my gosh. Can you get so many crew that you can one-shot the boss or two-shot the boss? I bet you can. I bet you can. Armor. Some of these crews, anything that have armor slots? Probably. Don't care what your abilities or anything are, just be a warm body. How much speed does the boss have? Like 50? I think different bosses have different health, actually. Do I actually have a guy that's got a slot for that? A psyker slot? No, just weapons, tools, and armor. Okay. Alright, well let's see how busted of a boss fight we can do with this crazy build. Prepare for battle. Prepare for battle. Ah, I was gonna say battle complete. Battle complete. Okay, doing that twice is kind of painful. And I do have a heal ability as well. So, if I use it twice, I should probably heal my dudes. Okay. Okay. My poor demon guys, I can't tell them to run back and forth through that room or anything. What's the button for this? It's... I think it's K. And there we go. It's painful, though it did reduce my crew to 25 HP, so now we are sure it won't kill them by itself. Yeah. I mean, if I keep firing those during the boss fight, we're like one shot to my commander away from death. So we gotta be kind of careful, I feel like. Although if it counts blood thralls too, if I max blood thrall and wait till my blood thralls are like till I have 4 more of them, that could maybe be even more damage. Should probably test this, honestly. Alright. Imperial Core Worlds, which I assume means we fight an Imperial final boss. I don't know, that looks like a, I don't know, undead thing or something. Okay, so I can't buy more crew. Systems, do I have system slots? I do, but something. I just want scrap so I can upgrade my blood thrall thing here. Okay. Can we one-shot you? Yes, we can. You know what would be great with this combo is the thing that gives you bonus healing each jump, the passive healing being higher. Forget what that's called, but that would be nice. Is there any shield ability to protect commander? Even if there was... Well, actually, yeah, I can project... Shields a system from damage. I don't know that that blocks a projectile, but this guy has an ability that blocks projectiles. It shields an area. Damn it. Okay. Woo! That's scary. Grenade launcher. No, more scrap. Okay. Alright, this micro sucks, but it's worth it. I swear I was... Okay. And again, my poor demons. If this guy dies, I don't get him back, so that's a little sad. Also, if this guy dies, we don't get him back because we just got him randomly from somewhere. So, you know what I can do? I have multiple heal abilities. I can do this. Who's it more important that I keep alive? This guy gets better summons and has higher health and less damage. I don't know. Not sure which one's better. I'm gonna do the heal. Don't go in rooms by yourselves. I want to heal you, bros. Yeah, I'll heal you. Okay, this is pretty crazy, man. All right, so I want the blood thrall to be maxed so that we summon up to 4 and they summon faster and maybe we'll do extra damage. So did anybody see how much damage we did with our last one? We need to really kind of compare, I think. If I could go here and I can get a free extra crew, but it won't let me compare. You know what? I'm just going to min-max and get as many crews as possible. You think it was 17 that it did? Okay. More meat for the meat grinder here. 17, all right. So hopefully we get a fight here and we can see if it's more or less than... Actually, if I go here, I might get 2 fights. Compare. All right, well, let's calculate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Currently 15 crew. And if it doubles once, it should be 1 to 2 would be 2 plus 15 would be 17. 18, 19, counting the guys we can't select. So I'm thinking it should be 19 before the blood thralls. So after the blood thralls, if we have 4 of them, 20, 21, 22, should be 23 damage, I think. I mean, I wonder if the skeletons that are being summoned count as crews. Surely they don't. Does he have any missiles? No, he does have a lot of shots. So let's maybe wait for 2 of these guys. Or, well, if he fires, I can just turn on my shield thing. Nice. Go in super greed mode, see how much we get with all 4 blood thralls. 1 more blood thrall. Hope it doesn't dodge. I wonder if a projectile counts as the first double projectile. I don't know. Alright, how much damage are you gonna do? Please don't dodge. 23! Is that what I calculated? I calculated 23, right? Okay. Oh, this boss is gonna get so shreked. This boss is gonna get so frickin' blasted. This might be the most one-sided boss fight we've ever had. I am making sure to heal my guys, though, because I am worried that I'm gonna get them all killed. Okay. Kind of wondering if you wouldn't want to keep a commander and auto-surgeon for the boss fight to be able to trigger healing for them whenever. It's a good thought, actually. Yeah, we will be firing multiple lance shots. Alright, we'll put a husk in the piloting then. Do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like it. We can move him there if we need to. Alright. Do I care about ship armaments or equipment? I think all I cared about is an extra fight for scrap because I'm going to upgrade my engines and shield recovery thing probably. I don't know that I want to make 2 shots before the boss fight, so... This is not ideal to start dodging all my things. Okay, missile doesn't do anything, thankfully. If you could go ahead and hit projectile, that'd be great. Okay, good. Alright, we'll turn on this guy. We got plenty of munitions. Okay, I have so many crew. I don't think it's any of my crew over here that are getting beeped on. I could have finished him with my heal, the repair thing. There it is. Beautiful. Alright. We're full crew health and, well, we're full ship health. Alright, full heal before the boss fight. Got a little heal on Demon Dog there for a bit. Okay. You. Oh, I didn't move my pilot guy. Oops. Okay. That's okay. We'll put a guy who is full health here then. The blood guy went in this room and screwed me up. Didn't mean to do that. You go there. Think I'm the boss in this sector, not that puny war engine ahead. Well, he might just dodge everything. So I almost wonder if I want to do something to get his piloting offline to start. Do I have a guy who can teleport and drop a bomb in piloting? No, but I do have summons, so I could like summon a Warbringer in his piloting, potentially. Because I want to make sure he doesn't dodge our shot that takes up half our health. And do I want to block projectiles going to the heal bay? This guy's ability should block this area, which I think will be good. Shoots twin projectiles. Yeah, this too. I can shoot this at piloting. And I can summon a Warbringer in piloting. Yeah, something like that. Could this take out their piloting? It's 14-second charge time. I'm hoping the Warbringer will just like wreck everybody in that room. Alright, so what upgrades am I going with? We're maxed on power. Okay, we want the Thrall Pit going from the beginning so that we're getting the extra damage. While we're waiting for the guy to kill, that'll give us a chance for the Blood Thralls to spawn so we can see if we can two-shot the boss. Alright, here we go. Let's see how well this works. Thing is, he has a really strong guy in piloting, so I'm not sure this will work, but we're going to give it a try. Give it a try. So there... There. Hope they don't interrupt me. Warbringer is a 4-second charge time, okay. Do I even care about taking a volley here? If I can hit the piloting this way too, that would not be bad. Main goal is just get piloting offline so we can't dodge. Piloting is almost down. And actually I can get it down right now, I think. Piloting is down, there are no dodges. Perfect. Alright, let's see how much damage we do here. Okay, 19. Pretty good. What do I want to hit next? What's his most scary weapon or ability? 3-shot ion, 3-shot volley. This guy is summoning a bloat mite. Let's actually just interrupt him with our energy lance. Okay. Oh, intruders when we're all low health. That's scary. Okay, a lot of stuff is happening now. Intruders there. Is he immune to suffocation? He is. Is it just that one guy? No, it's 2 guys. This guy as well. Wow, there's a lot of lag happening right now. Okay, let's have you not die, I hope. Oh, that's a lot of poison. Do I have any immunity to poison ability? Don't think so. Holy lag, Batman. Oh, look at his health! Jeez. Okay. This poison shiznittle is kind of a pain to deal with while all of my guys are really low on health. Do I have my healing projectile available? I think I do. Alright, Doggo's fighting. Thanks, Doggo. Alright, Warp Lance is almost ready to finish him, though. GG. GG! Unlock the Pugilist. Holy shnikes. Demon Lance plus all of the crew let us 3-shot the boss. Casual 23 damage Warp Lance. Holy crap. Alright. It's quite effective. That was quite effective. I think we can GG cookie time that run. That feels a little broken, to be honest. But I guess if you don't have a ton of crew, it's not as much damage, and you're making your crew very susceptible to the boarding and dying. Well, let's see what the ship is that we unlocked. Because we definitely don't have time for one more run today. I might swap over and do like a Monster Train challenge or something. But let's see what we unlock before we end the stream. As my cookie crumbles. The Pugilist we unlocked. The Pugilist. Double Commandos. 40 health, 4 damage. Immune to suffocation. They're bad at repairing. No special modules. Storm Cannon 1, so basically a basic laser 1, or burst laser 1. And a flare cannon. 2 shots for 1 power. That just does breaches. Interesting. Ah, but we do get a launch assault sled. Is it a 2-person one? It's a 4-person. We got a 4-person boarding. Although we need to upgrade it to get 4-person boarding. So looks like we're going to get to do a boarding run next time we play. So I'm going to not end the stream there, but I am going to end the Void War there. I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take my final break of the day. If anybody's not going to hang out for a little bit of Monster Train 2, I appreciate you hanging out. We will, like I said, play some more of this on Thursday and try out this new ship. I'll probably just do a Monster Train challenge to end the runs, or end the day, so I don't go over. But y'all enjoy chair ad time or cookie time. We come back, we'll do one quick Monster Train run. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.